By 2081 most of the memory bank has been wiped. Clues remain but uncertainty exists about connections. Research of 2069 to 2076 discusses the case of Michael Jackson, believed to have been a monster giant deity, possibly a cargo cult. Around the end of century 20 the deity was dedicated to shape and color shifting, both concepts no longer understood. A renegade religious sect believed Michael Jackson was a giant who transformed himself through the art of shrinkage to become the god of these little people. They built town shrines, known as Neverlands, appropriate in their smallness, where Michael Jackson and his Madonna, known as Lady Di, came to love. It is also believed Michael Jackson wrote history, a concept whose meaning is now lost. Interpretation of history is thought to have been the subject of mass debate, while history itself became a victim of the analog-digital wars in which Google emerged victor. The Google machine replaced individual memory, and thereafter no memory existed without reference to Google. The lost biography of Michael Jackson, source unknown. Possibly Wikipedia, therefore unreliable. Date of birth, not known. Born to Samuel L. and Robert E. Jackson. Date unknown. Directs Martin Scorsese and pioneer video thriller. Supervises post-production of film Triumph of the Will. Signs to Motown. Records I Want You Back with Lenny Ray Fensdahel and Shane McGowan. #1 global hit. Date unknown. Records Heartbreak Hotel. Date unknown. Writes Frankenstein with Mary Shelley. 1967 sponsors NASA Moonwalk program. Releases One Giant Step for Mankind. Date unknown. Joins Jackson 5. 1977 moves to Links Ratassa 3, Nuremberg. Meets Brian Eno. Records low. Donates his living body to Science for Advanced Surgical Program in color coding. Leads South Africa on the long walk to freedom. Records album Walk Don't Run. Meets Chairman Mao. Marries Elvis and Priscilla Presley. 1995. Rewrites all history. 2002 Michael Jackson becomes the official sponsor of Coca-Cola, Nokia and Vodacom. 2006 Iggy Pop Michael Jackson Nike riots. 2008 Michael Jackson receives the Pope's blessing in Rome and declares I'm analog. 2009 flies to Johannesburg for Professor Zain Patel's penis enlargement program. 2010 releases album I Google Therefore I Am. 2012 lights torch for McDonald's London Olympics. Celebrates Diamond Jubilee. Marries Mel Matendo. Quote, a big year for Michael. Releases Digging Digital, first album that fails to chart. 2013 release of Mel Matendo featuring Michael Jackson I Put Spell on You. 2015 publishes memoir I Am Traffic Light I Am Content. 2017 achieves immortality. Further biographical files all corrupted. Subsequent argument posits that Michael Jackson was the author of all history, which explains his godhead. Further academic research places Michael Jackson as god of Coca-Cola, Vodacom, and Google. The Coca-Cola Vodacom wars of 2001 to 18 wiped out 90% of the commodity known as cultural memory. Along with huge populations, the people of Coca-Cola were defeated and many banished from their homelands. Vodacom ruled from 2018 to 2026. the meaning of $Google is not appreciated. Apart from an academic fragment that suggests Michael Jackson's mini enclosures became dedicated Google Parks. In academic arguments, the word history was much questioned. The academic wars of 2071 to 2073 are thought to have led to the decimation of those involved. 2074 to 2075, Michael Jackson returned to his people in the shape of pin, and declared himself to them as the Google God, a concept whose meaning had by then been lost. Releases Miniland Manifesto. The pin is the point is the pin. Google section me God.